What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is ASAS Pixel Studio. It's another retouching tutorial. So in this tutorial I'm going to be showing you how to edit your image using the modern frequency separation. This is a new way of doing frequency separation, better than the other one. Okay, so I'm going to be showing you step-by-step process, and also at the end I'm going to give you a bonus tip or trick you can use to enhance your photo or your images. Alright, so if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're watching for the first time, subscribe, and if you like the video, kindly share and like, and let me know in the comment section what you think about the video. So let's get started. First thing, let's duplicate the layer. Ctrl J to duplicate the layer. Now the first step is to remove the blemishes, and we're going to be using the black and white adjustment layer. This works for every image. Okay, so now I want to get the very hard to view the blemishes. Okay, so we're going to be using this one. I'm going to bring down the red. Okay, so if you zoom in, you can see the blemishes more. So the more you take it down, the more you see the blemishes. Okay, and now this is the way it works. We're trying to remove the blemishes first and also balance the color, so that when we're doing the frequency separation and trying to blend the blur together, we're going to have a very natural looking uniform skin color and texture. So this is the aim of this method. Okay, so now once you get it like this, we're going to try as much as possible to remove the blemishes. So select this down layer and select the spot healing tool. Let's start with the spot healing tool brush. I'm going to make it very small and start to remove those blemishes like this. So this is just the first step, but you can use this method. It takes time a lot. So, and sometimes you can see this circles, of which I don't want that. So I'm going to use the patch tool instead. So the patch tool is faster. Click drag, and like that. You just click drag into where you select, and you can do this more fast the way I'm doing it. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly pause the video and come back and show you. Alright, so I just quickly fix this, and you can see the way it is before and after. So just using that alone, and I want to quickly show you how to remove all this air. You can just, the advantage is you can just select a very long side and shift it to the left, and then it's gone. Okay, so you can do more. So I'm gonna quickly remove all this from the lips. So just selecting it like this, you can see, just quickly selecting, and let's just do this and bringing it back like this. It's gonna remove it, and then you can click drag, and this as well. So it's just another way of removing it. So I'm gonna make it look like this side and make it. Alright, so we can keep doing it. I'm just quickly fix all those, choose where to put it. Let's take it to the front, and that's gone. And we can do this as well. Just try. Sorry, I'm gonna do it again. So something like this, and then move. Make sure you make it very tiny, and let's just do this quickly, and let's take it to the front just like that, and it's gone, and then you can balance it. So I'm going to quickly fix the rest quickly. Alright, so take a look at what I've done with the lasso tool while making still making it stand. So we have from here, and I use it to remove that. Okay, so let's turn it off and on and see final results. So you can see now the rest can be done using frequency separation. Okay, so sometimes if we can just blend the bring it back in, that's what we're going to be doing on the frequency separation. So now that we have this one, let's get rid of this, delete. Alright, so let's balance the color balance. Don't mind what we are seeing right now, it's going to be a rough work. So grab the hue and saturation adjustment, pick this and select anywhere. Let's select this side and increase the hue. So you're going to see if it's actually different. So we have this color right here, this one different from the other part of our skin. We can see it right here. So let's choose the one we want. So let's zoom in. I want it to be like that, like this lighter color. So we're going to make this blue part, select only the blue part like this. Nice. Okay, now I just took this slider, took it forward, and now let's return this back a little bit. So if you take it back, it's going to be red, and take it forward till it looks more like this side. So I guess this should be fine. Let's turn it off and on, so all the red is gone. I'm going to leave it like this. Take the brush to make sure the foreground color is black, and we're going to remove it from the lips like this. Okay, so I'm just going to quickly do that. Now turn it off and on, and you can see I'm going to remove it from the eyes as well, because the eyes needs to be red, like that and like this. Okay, so that is the color correction, and now we can now do the frequency separation. This method works a lot for all photos. Okay, so don't mind the black you are seeing around. We're going to fix that. So create a stem visible layer by holding Alt Cut, Shift, Control, Alternate E to create a stem visible layer. And then let's start with our frequency separation, and this frequency separation is going to be different. So name this color, hit enter. Behold, I have the action for it, is on the channel. And color and texture. For this, I'm going to turn off the color texture layer, select the color layer, go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and we're going to blur it. Let's blur with like 70, yeah, 78 seems fine, it's okay. And we're going to duplicate it, Control J. All right, so but I will recommend on doing that, let's just because of these the black things we're having where I'm hovering my mouse over the tattoo kind of thing. I'm going to leave it like this first of all, and turn on the texture layer, and then click the texture, go to image, apply image, and from merge select color, from multiply select subtract, and scale to offset 128. Take this setting, hit OK, change the blending mode to linear light. Okay, so now select this one, and once you select this one, let's remove this black part first. So take on your mixer tool brush, and I'm just going to remove that, just the black part, by mixing it together like this. And after I've done that, I'm now going to duplicate the layer. So let me quickly do that. Alright, so I blended a little, I didn't blend, I just blended the black part. Now if your image is looking like this before doing the frequency separation, just hit Ctrl J, no need to blend anything, just hit Ctrl J. So now this is the copy of the blur layer, and you can see it. So on this one, I'm going to be using the spot healing tool brush. You can use that, you can use the spot healing tool. So I'm just going to go ahead and draw a line like this. Okay, let's select all that out, select the point, and you can just drag around. But if that does not work, you can use the spot healing tool brush, and there's a new one in Photoshop which is the removal tool. You can use that as well. So I'm just going to quickly do for this one, and just keep on doing it. So that's just the advantage of this method, and do something like that. And for this one is to just blend the image together, so like that. And for this one as well, I'm going to do it. So if you have image that has just like this, and to sort out your image. Alright, so for this one I did a mistake here, so it can be corrected, but I won't do that now. So like that. So that's for that. I'm going to select the texture layer, select the clone stamp tool, yeah, and then fix the rest. So hold down Alt, select an area, and start fixing. Select an area, drag up and down, so something like this. Yep, go ahead, make it bigger. So I'm going to take my time and fix this here. Select. Okay, so like that. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video and come back. Alright. Alright, so I've finished blending that, and why we duplicated this layer is at times it doesn't look real, so you can just bring it down and make it look realistic. So taking it up, you can see. So if you want to introduce realism back to the photo, you can bring it down, and it's going to bring out that. You can also do that with the texture, hitting Ctrl J, and it's going to make the image sharper, and you can bring it down, and then you have more texture like this. Okay, so sometimes you can take it up and remove it from where you don't need it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it down a bit. So one thing people don't do is the lips. So you can just select the lips, blend the color of the lips. Did I reduce the opacity? Let me take this up and blend the color of the lips like this, and also select the texture, select the clone stamp tool, and zoom in and pick a place and repair the lips like this, to remove this part. Okay, so just make the lips softer, just like that, not everywhere. Alright, so that should do. Okay, so now we have a soft lip. Okay, so I'm gonna create a stem visible layer, Ctrl Shift and the E. Okay, so the bonus tip is how to make the eyes white and the rest stuff. So okay, so now we're going to grab the solid color layer. If this is too bright, we're going to remove it. So this is to get the right color. So I'm going to select the eyes, or sometimes the background will do. So let's select the eyes. This is giving us the brown color. Let me select somewhere here to brown. Yes. Okay, let's just select somewhere here. It's okay. Turn it on. Change the blending mode. It's going to be brighter. Now divide. Okay, so you're gonna take it up, and look how amazing it looks. Okay, now it's okay on the keyboard. So we have before where it's actually red, and then we have now, which is our normal photo. So take it all the way up, and we want to make the eyes bright. So sorry, grab the black and white adjustment layer. I'm going to hit Ctrl I to invert. I'm also going to grab the photo filter. So this is just to make the eyes white, and I'm going to use the warming hook, white one, and Ctrl I. Okay, so grab the normal brush, and then you're going to paint and hit white. Make sure the foreground color is white, and paint on the, select this one. So just hit some places to be desaturated. So make sure you're not selecting the tip of the eyes like that. And for this place too, I'm just gonna remove it and paint it. Okay, so I'm gonna bring it down and do for the lips as well. X, make it down and quickly finish that up. Okay, select this one and paint it. So what we need to do is to decrease. Sometimes you can use the hue and saturation. We're going to decrease the saturation, the black and white. Okay, so take it down a little bit, and there we go with our white eyes and the rest. So if you remove this, it's going to look like this. So just bring up the white. Okay, so now we're going to introduce back the color. So for that, we can use anyone. Let's try and use the hue and saturation, and I'm going to select this and select the color and take it up. So we have this. Okay, so now we can increase the color. So it's going to give us this color like this. So this should be okay. And sometimes you can do some color grading and the rest. So this is just a bonus tip. Okay, and if you want to do dodging and burning also, you can also do dodging and burning. Sometimes I like introducing the exposure tool and using the camera a little bit to make things more dramatic. Okay, give it a more dramatic look, and also get the texture. Okay, so let's create a stem visible layer, Ctrl Shift and I can go on and using the liquify tool and the rest, but now the eyes is blue. Alright, so I don't know if you noticed that the eyes are looking blue. So select this, which is this one. Okay, let's select that first of all. Go into it, go to the blue layer, or you can still use the hand tool for it. Let's select another, let's create another one. Hue and saturation. Okay, and select the hand tool, select the eyes. It's gonna give you that range. We're gonna desaturate it. Desaturate that color so you can see. You can also, it's already on the blue, go to the magenta, you can bring it down, desaturate. And which other colors again? You can desaturate. Okay, so let's see the effect of that. So we have this. All right guys, so we have the blue, where and where. All right, I'm trying to look for color fill. All right, so this should be fine. This should be fine. That, so sometimes I usually use the photo filter tool, and I'm going to just give a yellow tint on it and make it look so different from the first one, which is too bright. So I'm going to get rid of that. I don't want to go into camera raw filter. It's going to get so long. So let's see where we're coming from. Group them. So this is how our image looks from here to here. Amazing, right? From here to here. So thank you guys for watching once again. This is ASAS Pixel Studio. See you in the next video. Thank you for watching.